come on in. It's Daredevil night here at the Midnight Movie. I don't know why, but is that what it is?
Good, some good Mike Onesco Guitar Army music. Thanks for the shout-outs, Mike.
Thank you,
Mike.
Mike. Absolutely. Always appreciate that.
88.7 Saturday morning.
Every Saturday morning.
JCU,
9 to 11.
9 to 11.
John Carroll radio
Yeah,
station.
John Carroll radio station.
That's cool.
Plays good music, man. He plays good music. Has good interviews, too.
I'm not up that early.
Hey, if all you kids
Anyway.
are at home, you're watching the show tonight, we got a really good movie. It's hot tonight. Go get some pillows, start beating each other. Let's get some blood pumping there. If your parents are there, wake them up. If they're sleeping. Start shaking the house, rocking the house out. We're gonna get things going tonight.
There's some good advice. Yeah, start some domestic violence issues.
Yeah, get some domestic violence going. Did I say that? No, I was talking to the kids.
It's coming
Dave.
close enough. Anyway,
Well, get the blood pumping. We got a
yeah.
good movie here tonight.
Well, it's a
little change of pace.
It's
from
a little.
last week.
It's definitely. It's you can't get much further away from what we had last week than what we've got tonight. But hey, have you ever heard? You remember who Evel Knievel was? Is he still alive? No.
Unfortunately, sadly, no.
When did he die? Okay, there you go.
He died a few years ago.
Come on, you
really,
can find out your
really,
Shortly
your
after
10
his last
interesting
breath was
facts
taken.
really,
that
really
you stole from me.
really left an impression on you, didn't it? Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're gonna have the battle of the Evel Knievel fact sheets over here.
I have a few
2007.
tidbits, and he pulls out. He's got 10
2007?
interesting
Really?
facts.
Okay. Wow.
I can't read some of them.
9 years
So you
ago.
know.
That's interesting. But
read his
anyway,
own facts.
Evel Knievel, boy, I remember as a kid growing up and actually watching his stunts on. They had him on television. It's amazing to me now when I think about it, looking back on it. What was? I mean, now this is. Do you have any idea how historically accurate this movie is?
This is right on
Rocco?
the money.
Well, they used a lot of the
Have you
real
watched
footage.
this? You know.
Yeah, I watched
Well,
it.
I know they.
You know how I know
they
it's
did use-
accurate? Because George Hamilton went over to Evel Knievel's house
Oh, jeez.
to meet Evel
You.
before filming a movie.
Oh, look. Look, he's going to have a stroke. Another one.
Evel made George Hamilton
Still.
read the whole script in front of him.
And-
George thought he was joking. He was about to leave.
What, because
Evel,
Evil couldn't read?
he wanted to see how he portrayed him.
Oh.
Evel pulled out a gun on him. And pulled a gun on him and made George Hamilton go over the whole script with him. So that's why I know it's accurate. Interesting fact number one. And you talked about always watching them on TV, Dave. You know, on
you know what-
ABC's Wide World of Sports,
This is-
out of
this
their
is
10
making me
highest
laugh.
rated episodes, 7 were Evel Knievel jumps.
Stunts? Really? Okay.
7
You know,
out of
it's
10.
funny.
Well, you
Is
know,
that he gets his information the same way I get my information, but when I do my information, they laugh and scoff and oh. But when he's reading the same information that I have, see how he's like so into it, and he's like so proud of himself that and guess what?
There's a difference.
Well-
I wasn't reading it. I had it here to check,
you
but
have to
I
experience it.
I spoke. I didn't go. "Duh, duh, buh, duh, buh, buh,
Listen,
duh."
I
Sometimes
stopped.
the delivery
I have
does
so
make a
much.
difference.
I have so much information that
I'm rich.
I
I'm
collect
Dave.
now that I don't even bother trying to memorize it. I just got it all over right in front of me.
Triv's over there having a stroke, and Denny's still occupying the executive producer chair because Todd's
It's
still
2
not
out of
here.
10 down.
Anyway,
The difference Bud's been in his chair.
Yes.
I'm not. I don't even want
you-
to. I don't even want to
You
think
didn't?
about that subject. Anyway, speaking of butts, if you've got an itch,
Oh,
check out. Don't forget Quinsana. That's right. You
Oh,
got to
yeah.
check that out. We got to pay. We have to make some kind of money for Todd somehow. Quinsana. If you've got an itch, we've got your scratch.
Speaking of itches, Dave,
It's on the bottom shelf.
did you know that Evel Knievel designed his own jumpsuit because he wanted it to look like a
Elvis.
superhero
Oh.
and Elvis?
Yeah.
And also, he made it
A
it was
superhero
lined-
Elvis.
It was lined with a special material because he did not want it to itch.
He didn't have Quinsana back then. So
Yeah.
Actually, they did have Quinsana
Yes,
back
they
then,
did.
Yeah, they
but anyway. Hey, check out our website, themidnightmovie.net. Go to our Facebook page through there. Click on the like button. Send us a message. We want to hear from you. Are you watching us in the Cleveland area anywhere? Are you watching us in Salem, Oregon? I actually, about a month or so ago, I actually had some people that came into the store, Gordon Square Arts District, West 65th in Detroit and Cleveland.
The Midnight Movie Store?
The Midnight Movie Store, right next to the Capitol Theater.
They came in
next
there?
to next. that came in from Salem, Oregon.
Oh.
That's right. Yeah, they were
Are
in
you kidding
town,
me?
and they just they just happened to come into the store. I think they were with some locals. They were in town for a wedding or something, if I remember correctly. But
Wow.
it doesn't matter. But yeah, I said, "Oh, so where are you from?" They said Salem, Oregon.
And you were like, oh,
I was like, "What?"
You didn't get a picture of them?
We play. It just took me by surprise that I was.
Man,
I
that
was
would've
just
been cool.
absolutely. But anyway, so they were going to try to check us out if they could find us, because I couldn't remember
we're
what
not ready
cable
yet for you.
station it was. in Oregon. Well, thanks. It's too late now. I remember. Okay.
Well, maybe they're tuning
I'll
in
try
now,
and remember.
Dave.
It's possible.
And hey, hi guys.
Anyway.
We're
Hello,
on Dave's store.
Salem,
But anyway,
Oregon.
so wherever you are, if you're watching us, write us, get over to our Facebook page and send us a message. We'd love to hear from you and know who you are, where you are, how you found us, how you're watching us, because we're also on Roku, Betamax TV on Roku.
And if you sense any audio or video problems while you're watching this, hop right on Facebook and let us know immediately. We want to know. That night, right now.
doesn't mean we'll be able to do anything about it right then and there, but we definitely want to know about it.
We care though.
Well, that's true. We do need to keep. I was extremely impressed that a few weeks ago there was a last minute issue. It was it was supposed to be Sherlock Holmes and the Secret Weapon. And I turned on the channel on WoW or on Time Warner like a couple of minutes beforehand, and there was a screen on there that said no programming scheduled for midnight, and I'm like, well, that's going to be a problem. And before you know it, Rocco was already on the computer and
he's on it.
Didn't get that night's show on because there was a problem with that file, but
it
he
was
was
new.
able to get another one of the next shows on.
And I
so
couldn't believe it myself.
at least we got something
I could not
going.
believe that our crack crew was on it because I was like rolling my eyes up in my head and suddenly
and saying
the time thing,
another week of technical issues.
I was like, oh no. And then all of a sudden, doom, the countdown, like, well, what's this?
So let's give a big round of applause to Rocco for being right on top of things. Of course, we
Can't always
jackass.
do that, though.
Yeah. All right.
Don't even mess around. Might stay that way.
Anyway, yeah. You know your face will freeze like that.
We often do.
Interesting tidbit that we'll all like, especially you.
Oh, I like it.
Maybe you. Well, you'll probably hate this because it will start up again. But you know, Evel Knievel first received national exposure when he was a guest on the Joey Bishop show. We all know who Joey Bishop is.
A good
don't
friend.
We? A good friend of
Frank Sinatra.
and he's also the one who goofed when he goofed on a talk show and he said that Frank Sinatra paid for Lugosi's funeral. Oh wait, no, wait, I'm sorry, I misremembered. He paid for medical bills.
You jumped the shark in that one.
Speaking of jump the shark, you got. Give me
All
your
right.
notes, or give me
read 'em.
my notes.
All right. Well, anyway, if you hadn't guessed, tonight's movie is Evel Knievel, the life story of the great daredevil. So, starring George Hamilton.
And Sue Lyons.
Who better could you get to play Evel Knievel? Anyway,
Well, he did a good job.
boy, you know what? If this is an accurate portrayal of Evel Knievel was kind of a dick.
Yeah,
He is.
he is, or he was.
Where he was.
Yeah.
He really
no.
was.
Anyway,
So is his son.
so why don't you go to the first part
son's still
of Evel Knievel and find out the whole life story of the great motorcycle jumper.
The destroyer.